we have seen a lot of information about AI, technology, machines, intelligent learning, revenue management bit of thing, many discussions happening here and there. Let me take you a journey how a revenue yield automation system can work. In a different way, I would say, let's take an example. I'll show you the live property here and here, where you can see my screen, where we have curated a nice solution for all the hoteliers, not limited to five-star category hotels, also including 3 stars, 2 stars, homestays, and everyone. So let's take a journey. I'll open a property. Let's say I will click on this property. Now this property is a small property. It's a 55 rooms property located somewhere in Ujjain. And now what is the transformation of AI and ML yield automation? Now this will give you information, solution, and insight of what is the power of AI and ML. Well, before kind of going into a journey of AI and ML, let's take a journey of a revenue management process. Let's say in a single day, if we want to change a rate, what all parameters we look at? We look at demand. Now demand can be derived from many places. We also look at kind of a supply, what is available supply in the market. We also oversee some kind of trend, what happened in the past, what is the future occupancy, what going to happen in future, and what can be possibility to concentrate on that particular demand. We have that information. Then we have PMS related information. Now let's say properties, occupancy, ADR, RevPAR, trends, same time last year revenues, and what is the pace and trend going further for future dates as well. We also look at some of the events happening in the market, whether there is a big event, whether there is a small event. Each and every event matters. And also we look at the rates also. What is the trend of your rate, your comp set rate, or let's say future going, for example, for one specific day, whether the rates are going up or down. Now, if we combine all this information in one particular source, that will be an amazing task. Let's say in a traditional way or current way, with all the players available in the market, what they do, you have to have a separate login, separate panel page, separate information page. You need to search many information even after spending huge amount of money. Now, if we give a solution in one particular area where you can find all cumulative, non-cumulative, related, non-related, and informative information, you will definitely do the task in a quicker time. Now, we are not talking about a task completion in a quicker time. We are talking about completing the entire cycle in, let's say, few seconds. I'll show you a live example. Let's say take about this particular day where we have this property's occupancy, 88%. On the books, ADR is 3,500. Demand. Now we were talking about demand where we need to fetch multiple data from different sources. You can get all this information from here in one particular platform. We also have your average comp set rate and other scenarios in the backside where you can see, well, my comp set is growing higher rates or they are declining their rates on that particular date. Before moving on that part, let me halt this presentation or showcase here and show you how the particular information looks like in one particular login. I would say, let's talk about PMS. For this particular property, the PMS database is integrated with us, where you can see all the information about the property, their sold out dates, their available occupancy, ADR, pace, and booking window as well. Now, for that particular part, you definitely, as a normal person, you go into a different task, different panel, different operating system, and open that particular window. Now, we also talk about a kind of a rate shopping tool or computation rate. Now, we call it rate intelligence. Now, in that particular area or in this particular window, where you can get all your comp set related information with their key metrics, let's say, for example, what rate they are displaying, what rate we are displaying, what is the discount pattern we are going further in a particular single key login. We talk about demand. We have screened multiple demand from a different platform. As a revenue person, I would say I used to spend huge amount of time gathering information and justifying some amount of demand. All these informations are available here, where you can filter it by date, for future date, for past date, for all metric information in one particular area. We also spoke about events in one particular area, that nowadays events are playing key role, whether a tech conference is happening in the city or whether an automobile conference is happening or a holistic or kind of a religious function is happening. You can get all this information in one particular area where it requires huge amount of time, main kind of working, which is a use brain working, huge amount of data collaboration, and an endless amount of analytics involved. If we look at this way, you have all the analytics calculated. Let's say, for example, for that day, with all the events, you have 59% impact on this particular day with all the events happening. Let's say on a different day, we have 57 potential percentage of impact happening with 2 events, which can be at different cumulative areas. Well, this is surprising to me also. We have also considered, and for you also it should be a kind of a norm that I normally use reviews as an key example for showcasing our property. If a guest journey happens, he will check reviews first. Well, you have all the details here on your reviews panel, whether your team is responding to the reviews, whether you're doing good on one particular area or not, and it can give you a sentimental analysis. What is sentimental analysis? It gives you what areas you are going further with your comp set compared to your comp set, or what areas you need to improve with your operations team. Now, these factors matters a lot. If we combine all this information in a normal day, you will be able to spend somewhere around 30, 35 minutes, 40 minutes to gather all this information in one particular platform. You scale it down to 10 platforms. So you definitely need 4 or 5 hours of time. What if I tell you you can do the same amount of work with one particular click in few seconds? Let's say for this particular day, the market demand is showing high, and system, this machine is being backed by AI and ML. What AI and ML does, okay? This is a new technology, what we can see on ChatGPT and all other things. They are only using 3 to 5% potential of AI technology. What we have done, this is a creation of multiple factors. What it will do, in a normal day, you create multiple scenarios, you nurse down scenarios, you drill down, filter it down further, and you come down to a suggestive or indicative rate. Now, you are not confident about that particular rate, you create another scenario. And meanwhile doing that process, you create multiple scenarios. What is our system doing that way? Our system is enabling you to avoid this particular task, and it can give you more than 1,000 scenario, drill down to one particular suggestive rate, and if you want to push it, you just click and it will be published. And in case, if you don't like the rate, you want to, let's say I don't like this rate, you want to override, you can override it. Let me do a live example. I'm publishing this rate for this particular property. It will be a quick enough, a few seconds, I'll confirm it, and within few minutes the rates will be published. So this is the power of Syshotel.ai's yield automation system, a small demo, a small look of our system, where you can leverage your property's revenue management and yield automation system to a different scale. And don't let your inventories to keep it on pending or empty basis. It will help you to sell all your inventories at the highest and optimum level of ADR and RevPAR impact. I think this is all I would like to say. There are more to come. Do subscribe for a demo, and definitely we can do wonders in the market. Thank you.